Snow White, coming up next.
So you're watching The Weekenders, and this scene comes on.
Demonstration.
You might be asking yourself, are 3 of the family members the same voice actress? They sure are. The funny part is, this isn't even the first time that this has happened, and with the same actress.
If I had a nickel for every time
Cree Summer talked to herself.
I'd have
Several
nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happens, right?
Today, I want to talk about the Cree Summer Multiverse. Cree Summer was born July 7, 1969 in LA, but when she was born, her family moved to Saskatchewan, Ontario, Canada. They wanted to reconnect to their Plains Cree roots, and that's exactly how she got her name. She and her family often traveled and lived around British Columbia during a good portion of her childhood. Her parents, Don Franks and Lily Marie, as well as her brother Rainbow Son Franks, are also actors. And I won't go too much in depth with her backstory, as it's not really what this video is about. However, her childhood is incredibly interesting, and I'll be linking an interview below where she goes more into detail. I highly recommend watching it after this. Cree had been going to work with her father, who did voiceover work, and when he got a role in Inspector Gadget, he suggested his daughter for the part of Penny. She read for the part, and as we know, she got it. After that, she says her career just took off like lightning, and she quit school to work full-time. I see videos here and there going over the amount of shows Cree Summer has done voice acting for, but what I really want to focus on is just how often she voices multiple characters, not just in the same episode, but in the same scene, and you'll never guess where it all started.
Good morning, children. I am here to tell you about the Garbage Pail Kids show. It is disgusting, obnoxious, and worst of all, gross. I think it's terrible that they would put something like this on TV. Don't you? Good. I'm glad you agree. Now, change the channel.
In 1988, the TV show Garbage Pail Kids aired, and Cree voices not 1, not 2, but at least 5 characters. Clog Duane, Heartless Hal, Plain Jane, Squishy, and Trash Tracy. But just skimming the videos, I definitely heard more. I didn't think I'd be watching Garbage Pail Kids for this video, but here we are. In this instance, only a few of her characters interact, but when they do, it's absolutely hilarious.
Ouch! Who said that? I did.
They didn't even animate Duane's mouth moving, so it just looks like she's answering herself, and I love it.
Patty and Terry are fighting over Kit. We better do something. He's head over heels in love. Isn't it wonderful? Everyone's in love. Yuck. Now it's your turn. My turn for what? You better get out of here before everyone realizes what happened and who did it. Right. Thanks. And happy Valentine's Day.
Come and join the fun. And now our song is done.
The next time Cree Summer would share the screen with herself is in 1989 with the TV series Tiny Toon Adventures. She plays both Merry Melody and Elmira. I only found a couple of scenes where she's in both, but again, she talks directly to herself.
Down. Wouldn't that be fun, Monty? School prom, innocent fun fest, or countdown to heartbreak. You decide. This is Merry Melody for an Acme affair. Sitting in a tree. I love that song.
In 1996, Project Geeker, created by Doug Langdale, aired with Cree Summer as the main human character, Lady Macbeth. But funny enough, she had 2 recurring roles as Sunny and his nanny. I say recurring, it was only 2 episodes, but to be fair, that is out of only 13. Of course, when they interact at one point, you can't even tell if Nanny is yelling for someone's help, or if it's Sunny who's the one yelling for help. There's also a one-off scene where she shoots herself out of the sky.
Oh, Sonny, look at the lovely flower. Ugh, you're stinky and awful. Nanny! Nanny, help me! Nanny, help me! Noah, what's gotten the Pinkers busy.
Bound by honor, these are the defenders of the realm.
Again in 1996, Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm had Cree Summer playing the role of Princess Kitana. In one episode, she also voices a friend turned enemy of herself, and so ends up fighting herself.
It's been a long time, Kitana.
I see you are still a traitor to your realm.
Are you angry about what I did to Jax? Or to you?
Betraying your friends is despicable. Forsaking your realm is unforgivable.
I merely chose not to be on the side of the loser.
Victory without honor is fleeting.
In Mummies Alive, Cree voices one of the main characters, Nefertina, and in a couple episodes, she plays extras that end up talking right after her.
Rat, has anyone told you lately you can be the most opinionated, arrogant pain in the...
Look out!
Then again, maybe not. That's a beautiful necklace thing you got there. You could probably get good money for it. What? You didn't give him nothing.
Yes, you did. A little overdue humility.
Sorry, Kati, but you didn't leave me much choice.
Oh, now hush. If you can't be nice, there just won't be any dinner.
In Clifford the Big Red Dog, the purple poodle, Cleo, is voiced by Cree, but so is her owner. So there are many times where the dog and the owner sound like they are talking to themselves.
I think she likes it.
Like it? I love it!
You played and played until you were so tired you just plopped down and fell asleep.
Oh, come here, sweetie pie. Happy Valentine's Day, my most precious little puppy in the whole wide world. Oh, Cleo, you are the cutest little girl. Oh!
I'll never figure out why she likes it when I do all that stuff.
She's her own biggest fan, Pepper Ann.
Here's my remote control.
If you can, Pepper Ann.
I want to do a full video on Pepper Ann's intro someday, but for now, Cree Summer plays both twins Tessa and Vanessa, which isn't as weird since they're twins, but her voice also starts to show up out of nowhere sometimes on the show as well.
Hey, Pepper Ann, what's the deal with Craig? It has to be you. It is definitely you. Why would it be you? Because you are the most special sister. We're not really celebrities, even though we should be. Well, we are. The gossip editors of the school paper. Who did you say was cute? Is there a name attached to this story? Thanks a lot, Pepper Ann. Well, no. Unless, no. I guess that makes sense. Next to your adorable little Monica, my Veronica looks totally cute, just like her mommy.
You look beautiful, but I am definitely having an awesome hair day.
Oh, Fortune, all men call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what dost thou with him? She gets everything she wants.
I'm living for the weekend.
Now we arrive to the inspiration for the video. Cree Summers plays Carver's mom, sister, and baby brother, leading to funny moments like these.
Oh, come on, Carver. Penny's been babysitting Todd for years now.
Yeah.
You're old enough to take a turn. Hug, hug, kiss, kiss.
Here's a tip. That rule about sugar, that's the most important one. Will we have fun today, Carver? I noticed someone left the cap off the toothpaste.
Tino. Carver, maybe you and Tino could do the dishes after breakfast. I can't remember. You kids could all learn something from Tino.
Tino, read me a story tonight. Yay! I wish Tino was my brother. You did.
No notes.
Oh, yeah.
In the Attaboy segment of Oh Yeah Cartoons, Cree plays a sidekick to her superhero boyfriend. She also voices one of the villains, leading to her talking to herself.
I think I've always been inherently evil.
Ooh, you go, girl.
My brothers and sisters in crime. Go now. You are free.
And about herself.
Who? Holly gets to be in our gang.
Yes!
Here we have a similar case to Pepper Ann with the 2004 series Teacher's Pet, but instead of being twins, they're just best friends who just happen to have the same voice, I guess.
We like your dress. Leonard kissed Leslie on the lips. Leonard kicked Leslie on the hips.
One of Cree Summer's most recognizable characters was Susie in the Rugrats. But did you know she also voiced her own brother? This leads to a couple funny moments as well.
Why couldn't I be the cowboy? Sorry, Edwin. You're the only one that still fits in the kitty costume. Would you like to come to my new beauty salon?
Not now, Susie. I'm on the verge of a scientific breakthrough. I may have discovered the cure for hiccups.
But what's Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa is a cultural holiday established in 1966, commemorating the first harvest celebrations of Africa.
Huh?
The Jammers!
In Dave the Barbarian, she appears in only 2 episodes, but one of them has a musical number, and so she ends up singing with herself.
Monsters and villains, you all better fear, 'cause Big Strong the Slayer is finally here. Take it, Mona. There's no point in running, you better not flee. You got less of a chance than a fish in a tree. Get back, Strong the Slayer's here. Look out, Strong the Slayer! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now we all know Cree is number 5, but she also voices her own sister, and her name is also Cree, so it leads to her talking to herself by name.
Hey, you guys got the drive installed already. It's been a while since I rigged up a food processor fuel drive. Yeah, you always were good with the 2x4 technology. Number 11. My name is Cree. I'm with the adults now. So, what's my big sister's big plan this time? And then use the access code I stole from your brain to detach your little tree fort. Come on, Crabagale. Let's see what you've got. Hi-ya! Give it up, sis! You know I was the best fighter in the kids next door. That's right. You were the best. Do you mind? Now I'm gonna ship you into deep space along with the rest of the trash. Do I look like I'm fooling, girl? Believe me, she isn't fooling. What happened to us, Cree?
I don't know. I got older. Things change.
You know, when you were in the kids next door, I wanted to be just like you. You were the best, and I was so proud to be your sister.
Oh, Abby.
Cree. Oh. Cree, there's something I've always wanted to say to you.
Yes, sweet little Abby.
I beat your butt.
Huh?
Sucker.
Lucky shot, girl. I was about to do the same thing to you.
Maybe next time.
You are so in trouble when I get home!
My teenage robot.
Cree plays Tiff, Stephanie, and Vicky in My Life as a Teenage Robot. Now, Vexus is voiced by Eartha Kitt, but when she acts as Vicky, she's voiced by Cree.
I just got new hoops. What do you think, Tiff? They're high. Welcome to the club, girlfriend. Psst.
Here, you can sleep next to me.
You must see a lot of cockroaches hiding under a rock. If you hadn't been, you'd know that Dorcas is back. And you trasher. Follow me, my posse!
Safety rules!
In Danger Rangers, Cree Summer voices both Alicia and her mother.
Mom!
Alicia's just learning to swim. I think she got a little frightened with all the activity.
Forget it, okay? I'm never gonna swim. Never!
Alicia!
I'm noticing a pattern here. Friday, the animated series, has Cree once again voicing mother and daughter.
2 hours? They should be ashamed of themselves. Have you met Smokey's mama? Daddy?
In Drawn Together, Summer voices Foxy, Xander's girlfriend, and Strawberry's Sweetcake. Foxy even confronts Sweetcake directly.
Your girlfriend deserves to know that.
Xander, thank God you called! Evil Lord Slashstab has lured me into a pen of mega cobras!
And if you excuse me, I have to put on this negligee and bring Papa his whiskey.
But forgetting will earn you a delicious nougat candy bar. Now let's go make some dessert. March, 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 march.
Girls, Foxy Love is getting a bad feeling about Miss Sweetcake. Oh no! Strawberry Sweetcake's gonna...
Now let's finish making those tasty tweets. Why don't you and all those delicious ingredients hop into the friendship machine? Foxy Love, what are you doing here?
You think you the first barely legal chick to tie me up and try to eat my friend right in front of me?
I did have to endure this show, so please like and subscribe. And my gym partner is a monkey. Cree voices Carrie in every episode that she appears, but she also voices various animals in the school as well.
My bubble keeps me cool. My bubble is big enough for me and all of my friends and my box of donuts.
DJ
and the Fro.
A short series called DJ and the Fro had Cree voicing Doreen and Cecilia.
They deserve those t-shirts.
You know, when we took Mr. Thicken's class, we only got t-shirts.
I do not suggest you look this show up. I mean it. I'm serious. Please do not go look this show up. Cree has a few appearances in the Looney Tunes show as background singers. Yes, plural.
Sorry, Sam, that's what happened. Maybe that's the plan. He's gonna go kablam.
In the 2011 show Pound Puppies, Cree voices Cupcake the dog, as well as other dogs, cats, kids, and moms that show up.
Hey, you dogs better get lost or else. Rebound! What part of cats don't like dogs? Don't you understand? Wait! That puppy! Look at him! He's perfect. That is perfect.
Yeah, real perfect, Patches. Remember when you used to prowl for mischief with us? When you were our pal? And talk like him.
Hey, you! Leave him alone.
Here she comes.
Granny May is a villain voiced by Cree Summer in Word Girl, but she's also miscellaneous characters, and this leads to her giving herself a bingo trophy.
B13! Bingo!
And with that, Granny May wins tonight's overall grand prize. She remains undefeated.
Moving into the 2020s with Puppy Dog Pals, Cree voices Anna and her mother, so again we have another mother-daughter situation.
Surprise! What do you think?
Anna, you look beautiful. And I just love those puffy sleeves.
Oh, me too! I ran out of the special fabric you gave me before I could finish them. So I used Bob's baby blankie instead. And now the dress is extra special to me.
If we don't have cranberries, I can't make my special cranberry sauce.
I can see if there are any cranberries at the store.
I'm afraid we have too much to do if we're going to get the feast finished in time for dinner. And this cranberry sauce is delicious. This has been my most special friendship feast yet. Ta-da! Oh, the baby is so lucky to have such a beautiful nursery mural.
In The Legend of Vox Machina, Cree plays a queen whose husband is killed by a dragon, who is also played by Cree.
Uriel? No!
I'm probably going to have to censor this, but please just know I had extreme emotional whiplash going from kids' shows to this death. This isn't a full capture of how many times Cree Summer has voiced a different character per show, but more so how many times she voices a character that shares a scene or talks to herself directly. I find it really interesting that she's generally mother-daughter or sisters, and she's clearly talented with a distinct voice that people recognize. In interviews, she has this charisma that makes you want to keep listening, and she brings that to every role. Once again, I highly suggest you watch the beginning of the interview that I have linked below. Cree is still singing and voice acting. She's currently lending her talent to the shows Lil Kev and The Patrick Star Show, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for her. She still seems very passionate about voice acting and inspiring others to do so to this day. She hasn't posted to TikTok since March of 2024 and Twitter since January 2025, but does seem to post more frequently to Instagram. Do you remember any of these scenes? If somehow I missed one, please be sure to leave it in a comment below. I don't think I missed anything, but you never know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I post out-of-context videos on Saturdays and Fridays with occasional bonus videos on Sundays. Stay positive, stay safe, and as always, stay tuned.
Snow White. We'll be right back.